Hi there, welcome to Tech Center. This is Joshua and I'm going to make a 5-part series where I will show you how to make a game similar to Flappy Bird in Python. After posting all 5 parts, I will combine all 5 videos and post it as a single long video. In this video I am using Python 3.8.3. I have posted a video showing you how to install Python 3.8.3 version. This is the 4th video of the series, and in this video I'm going to show you how to create the main loop of the game. I will put the links to the other parts in the comment section below the video when they are released. Before we jump into the video, please subscribe and click the notification bell to receive future videos from my channel. If you haven't already watched the 3rd part of the series, I have put a link in the description box below so you can watch the video. If you have any questions or comments about this video, or if you'd like to get links for all of my previous videos, please contact me via email at 4techcenter@gmail.com. First of all, let's open Python from the Windows Programs list. Click Start, scroll down to Python 3.8, and click on Idle Python. Once the shell is open, let's open the file that we were working on. Click on File and go to Open. Here's the file that I created. Click on your file and click on Open. Once the Python file is open, click on the shell and close it. And maximize the Python programming window. Once the Python programming window is maximized, scroll down until you reach the point where we reached in the previous video. Step 11. Creating the main loop. So for the main loop, we're going to set it as while true. What that means is that it will loop as long as true equals true. So let's do that. While space true colon enter. So this will run continuously. First of all, we're going to add a small delay. Every frame rate is going to be 0.1 seconds. Time dot sleep open brackets 0.1 close brackets enter enter. Now we need to update the screen so that we can see the changes. wn dot update open brackets close brackets enter enter. Now we need to add the gravity to the player, so let's do that. Body dot dy space plus equals space gravity. Gravity is a variable that we assigned earlier. It's -1. Enter. I dot dy space plus equals space gravity. Enter. Pupil dot dy space plus equals space gravity. Enter. Top capital B beak dot dy space plus equals space gravity. Enter. Bottom capital B beak dot dy space plus equals space gravity. Enter. Wing dot dy space plus equals space gravity. Enter enter. Now to avoid an error in future lines, we're going to assign the y coordinate of each part of the body to a variable. Let's do that. Y capital B body space equals space body dot y core open brackets close brackets enter. Y capital EI space equals space I dot y core open brackets close brackets enter. Y capital P pupil space equals space pupil dot y core open brackets close brackets enter. Y capital T top capital B beak space equals space top capital B beak dot y core open brackets close brackets enter. Y capital B bottom capital B beak space equals space, bottom capital B beak, dot y core, open brackets, close brackets, enter. Y capital W wing, space equals space, wing dot y core, open brackets, close brackets, enter, enter. Now we're going to add the dy of the player to the player's y coordinate. Let's do that. Y capital B body, space plus equals space body dot dy, enter. Y capital EI, space plus equals space I dot dy, enter. Y capital P pupil, space plus equals space pupil dot dy, enter. Y capital T top, capital B beak, space plus equals space top capital B beak dot dy, enter. Y capital B bottom, capital B beak, space plus equals space bottom capital B beak dot dy, enter. Y capital W wing, space plus equals space wing dot dy, enter, enter. Now we're going to set the y coordinate as the y coordinate, because sometimes there are some errors. Body dot set y, open brackets, y capital B body, close brackets, enter. I dot set y, open brackets, y capital EI, close brackets, enter. Pupil dot set y, open brackets, y capital B pupil, close brackets, enter. Top capital B beak dot set y, open brackets, y capital T top, capital B beak, close brackets, enter. Bottom capital B beak dot set y, open brackets, y capital B bottom, capital B beak, close brackets, enter. Wing dot set y, open brackets, y capital W wing, close brackets, enter, enter. Now we're going to set the dx of the player to 7. Now this is for when we reach the trophy, because after that the player is moving towards the trophy is not moving towards the player. So we're setting the dx of the player right now and not later. Body dot dx space equals space 7, enter. I dot dx space equals space 7, enter. Pupil dot dx space equals space 7, enter. Top capital B beak dot dx space equals space 7, enter. Bottom capital B beak dot dx space equals space 7, enter. Wing dot dx space equals space 7, enter, enter. Now we're going to assign the x coordinate of the pipes to a variable. This is so we can avoid some errors later on. X capital T top, capital P pipe, space equals space, top capital P pipe, dot x core, open brackets, close brackets, enter. X capital B bottom, capital P pipe, space equals space, bottom capital P pipe, dot x core, open brackets, close brackets, enter, enter. Now like the player, we're going to set the x coordinate of the pipe and we're going to move it. So let's move it first. X capital T top, capital P pipe, space plus equals space top capital B pipe dot dx, enter. So we're adding the dx onto it. X capital B bottom, capital P pipe, space plus equals space bottom capital P pipe dot dx, enter, enter. Now let's set the x coordinate to the x coordinate just in case. Top capital P pipe, dot set x, open brackets, x capital T top, capital P pipe, close brackets, enter, bottom capital P pipe dot set x, open brackets, x capital B bottom, capital P pipe, close brackets, enter, enter. That was 2 enters. Now we're going to reset the pipes, so when they move off the screen, they're going to respawn. If space open brackets top capital P pipe dot x core open brackets close brackets space is less than space minus 250 close brackets space or space open brackets bottom capital P pipe dot x core open brackets close brackets space is less than space minus 250 close brackets colon enter. Now we're also going to check if the score is 999, because if it's 999 we don't want the pipes to respawn, we want them to stay off the screen because we want to move towards the trophy, we don't want to get hit by pipes. So to check for that, type if space score exclamation mark equals. So when we put exclamation mark equals, it means that it does not equal to a certain value. That certain value that we're going to assign right now is 999 colon enter. Let me just put some spaces. I'm going to put a space after score and I'm going to put a space after the equals. This is so that it's more readable. Now let's move the top pipe back and the bottom pipe back. Top capital P pipe dot go to open brackets 250 comma space random dot rand int open brackets 150 comma space 550 close brackets close brackets. So what we're doing here is we're resetting the x coordinate back to the end of the screen and its y coordinate at a random integer between 150 and 550. So every time the pipes will come out at a random height. Enter. Bottom capital P pipe dot go to open brackets 250 comma space. Now we need the pipes to cooperate with each other, so the top pipe will always be random, the bottom pipe will just go a certain distance below that. So in this case, the bottom pipe needs to be 635 pixels below the top pipe's center. So let's do that. Top capital P pipe dot y core open brackets close brackets space minus space 635 close brackets enter. Now we're going to reset the values of the pipes, because once the player passes through them the value is lost, so we're going to regain the value. Top capital P pipe dot value space equals space 0.5 enter. Bottom capital P pipe dot value space equals space 0.5 enter enter backspace backspace. That was 2 enters and 2 backspaces. Now we're going to check if the score is greater than the high score, so we can change it. If space score space is greater than space high score colon enter, high score space equals space score enter enter backspace. That was 2 enters and 1 backspace. Now we are going to check if the player has passed through the pipes so that we can add the values to the player's score. Let's do that. If space top capital P pipe dot x core open brackets close brackets space plus space 50 space is less than space body dot x core open brackets, close brackets, colon, enter, score, space, plus equals top, capital P, pipe, dot value, enter. Now we're going to set the value of the pipe back to 0 because we do not want multiple points. Top, capital P, pipe, dot value, space equals space 0, enter. Score, space plus equals space bottom, capital P, pipe, dot value, enter. Bottom, capital P, pipe, dot value, space equals space 0, enter. Now we're going to round the score to a whole number because it will show a point 0 because we're adding decimals to it. Score, space equals space round, open brackets, score, close brackets, enter. Score, capital P, pen, dot clear, open brackets, close brackets. This is to clear the score pen so that we can update the score. Enter. Score pen. Make sure score pen has a capital P. Dot write, open brackets, open quotation marks, high score, colon, space, close quotation marks, space plus, space, str, open brackets, high score, close brackets, space plus space, open quotation marks, backslash n, space score, colon, space, close quotation marks, space plus space str, open brackets, score, close brackets, comma, space move, space equals space capital F false, comma, space font, space equals space open brackets, open quotation marks, courier, close quotation marks, comma, space 25, comma, space open quotation marks, bold, close quotation marks, close brackets, comma, space align, space equals space open quotation marks, center, close quotation marks, close brackets, enter, enter, backspace. That was 2 enters and 1 backspace. Now we're going to check for if the player travels to the top or the very bottom of the map, and we're going to make it game over. If space open brackets body dot ycore, open brackets, close brackets, space is less than space minus 250, close brackets, space or space open brackets body dot ycore, open brackets, close brackets, space is greater than space 350, close brackets, colon, enter. Life, capital L, lost, space equals space, capital T, true, enter. Top, capital P, pipe, dot dx, space equals space 0, enter. Bottom, capital P, pipe, dot dx, space equals space 0. What we're doing here is we're saying that the pipes should stop moving if we lose the game by touching the top or the bottom of the place of the map. Enter. wn.tracer, open brackets, n, space equals space 1, comma, space delay, space equals space 0.8, close brackets, enter. If space open brackets body dot ycore, open brackets, close brackets, space is greater than space minus 250, close brackets, colon, enter. So we're checking if it's above the ground. We're going to create an animation for falling down. Gravity, space equals space minus 12. So the gravity is too high that we can't even jump high enough. and it's going to pull us all the way down to the ground. Enter, backspace, else, colon, enter, body dot set y, open brackets, minus 250, close brackets, enter, I dot set y, open brackets, minus 241, close brackets, enter, pupil dot set y, open brackets, minus 241, close brackets, enter, top capital B beak dot set y, open brackets, minus 254, close brackets, enter, bottom capital B beak dot set y, open brackets, minus 259, close brackets, enter, wing dot set y, open brackets, minus 250, close brackets, enter, time dot sleep, open brackets, 1, close brackets, enter. So we've added a 1 second delay. Game capital O over, open brackets, high score, comma, space, open quotation marks, lose, close quotation marks, close brackets. So we're calling that game over procedure that we created before. Enter, enter, backspace, backspace. That was 2 enters and 2 backspaces. Now we are going to check collisions with the pipes. If space, open brackets, body dot xcore, open brackets, close brackets, space, plus space 35, space is greater than, space, top capital P pipe dot xcore, open brackets, close brackets, space, minus space 30, close brackets, space, and space, open brackets, body dot xcore, open brackets, close brackets, space, minus space 35, space is less than, space, top capital P pipe dot xcore, open brackets, close brackets, space, plus space 30, close brackets, space, or space, open brackets, body dot xcore, open brackets, close brackets, space, plus space 35, space is greater than, space, bottom capital P pipe dot xcore, open brackets, close brackets, space, minus space 30, close brackets, space, and space, open brackets, body dot xcore, open brackets, close brackets, space, minus space 35, space is less than, space, bottom capital B pipe dot xcore, open brackets, close brackets, space, plus space 30, close brackets, colon, enter, if, space, open brackets, body dot y core, open brackets, close brackets, space, plus space 20, space is greater than, space, top capital B pipe dot y core, open brackets, close brackets, space, minus space 250, close brackets, space, and space, open brackets, body dot y core, open brackets, close brackets, space, minus space 20, space is less than, space, top capital P pipe dot y core, open brackets, close brackets, space, plus space 250, close brackets, space, or space, open brackets, body dot y core, open brackets, close brackets, space, plus space 20, space is greater than, space, bottom capital B pipe dot y core, open brackets, close brackets, space minus space 250 close brackets space and space open brackets body dot ycore open brackets close brackets space minus space 20 space is less than space bottom capital B pipe dot ycore open brackets close brackets space plus space 250 close brackets colon enter life capital L lost space equals space true, make sure true has a capital T, enter top capital P pipe dot dx space equals space 0, enter bottom capital B pipe dot dx space equals space 0, enter wn dot tracer open brackets n space equals space 1 comma space delay space equals space 0.8 close brackets enter if space open brackets body dot ycore open brackets close brackets space is greater than space minus 250 close brackets colon enter gravity space equals space minus 12 enter backspace else colon enter body dot set y open brackets minus 250 close brackets enter I dot set y open brackets minus 241 close brackets enter pupil dot set y open brackets minus 241 close brackets enter top capital B beak dot set y open brackets minus 254 close brackets enter bottom capital B beak dot set y open brackets minus 259 close brackets enter wing dot set y open brackets minus 250 close brackets enter time dot sleep open brackets 1 close brackets enter game capital O over open brackets high score comma space open quotation marks lose close quotation marks close brackets enter enter backspace backspace backspace. That's 2 enters and 3 backspaces. Let me just scroll up and down. That makes us see the left side again. If you can't see the left side, then scroll all the way up and you'll teleport back to the left side. And then scroll back down and you can see this side. Now we're going to check if we will win. So we're going to check for score 999. So we're not going to win just yet, we're creating the conditions for the win. If space score space equals equals space 999 space and space open brackets top capital B pipe dot xcore open brackets close brackets space is less than space minus 250 close brackets colon enter top capital P pipe dot dx space equals space 0 enter bottom capital B pipe dot dx space equals space 0. We're setting the dx of the pipes to 0 so it does not move while we're moving towards the trophy. Enter, enter. Now we have to show the trophy because we have a score of 999. So let's do that. Trophy capital T top dot st open brackets close brackets enter trophy capital B body dot st open brackets close brackets enter trophy capital I inside dot st open brackets close brackets enter left capital H handle dot st open brackets close brackets enter left capital H hole dot st, open brackets, close brackets, enter. Right handle, make sure right handle has a capital H, dot st, open brackets, close brackets, enter. Right capital H hole dot st, open brackets, close brackets, enter. Trophy capital B bottom, space dot st, open brackets, close brackets, enter. Trophy capital N neck dot st, open brackets, close brackets, enter. Trophy capital B base dot st, open brackets, close brackets, enter, enter. Just like we moved the player and the pipes, we are going to move the player in the x coordinate direction. So let's do that. X capital B body, space equals space body dot x core, open brackets, close brackets, enter. X capital EI, space equals space I dot x core, open brackets, close brackets, enter. X capital T top, capital B beak, space equals space top capital B beak dot x core, open brackets, close brackets, enter. X capital B bottom, capital B beak, space equals space bottom capital B beak dot x core, open brackets, close brackets, enter. X capital W wing, space equals space wing dot x core, open brackets, close brackets, enter, enter. Now we're going to add the dx of the player to its x coordinate. X capital B body, space plus equals space body dot dx, enter. X capital EI, space plus equals space I dot dx, enter. X capital P pupil, space plus equals space pupil dot dx, enter. X capital T top, capital B beak, space plus equals space top capital B beak dot dx, enter. X capital B bottom, capital B beak, space plus equals space bottom capital B beak dot dx, enter. X capital W wing, space plus equals space wing dot dx, enter, enter. Now we're going to set the x coordinate as the x coordinate just in case, because there are sometimes failures. Body dot set x, open brackets, x body, make sure x body has a capital B, close brackets, enter. I dot set x, open brackets, x capital EI, close brackets, enter. Pupil dot set x, open brackets, x capital P pupil, close brackets, enter. Top capital B beak dot set x, open brackets, x capital T top, capital B beak, close brackets, enter. Bottom capital B beak dot set x, open brackets, x capital B bottom, capital B beak, close brackets, enter. Wing dot set x, open brackets, x capital W wing, close brackets, enter, enter. Now we're going to check for if we're going past or if we're in level with the trophy center, because if we go past the trophy and we don't stop, we will never win. We will just move off the screen. So to avoid that, we're going to set the player position to a certain x coordinate after we reach the center of the trophy. So let's do that. If space open brackets body dot x core, open brackets, close brackets, space is greater than or equals to space trophy capital B body dot x core, open brackets, close brackets again, colon enter, body dot set x open brackets 90 close brackets enter, I dot set x open brackets 110 close brackets enter, pupil dot set x open brackets 116 close brackets enter, top capital B beak dot set x open brackets 117 close brackets enter, bottom capital B beak dot set x open brackets 117 close brackets enter, wing dot set x open brackets 65 close brackets enter, enter. Now going to change the player's dx to 0. This is so it does not move in case. Body dot dx space equals space 0 enter, I dot dx space equals space 0 enter, pupil dot dx space equals space 0 enter, top capital B beak dot dx space equals space 0 enter, bottom capital B beak dot dx space equals space 0 enter, wing dot dx space equals space 0 enter, enter. Now we're going to check for if the player touches the trophy. So if they touch the trophy, we're going to call the game over procedure, but with a win. Let's do that. If space open brackets body dot ycore open brackets close brackets space is less than space 175 close brackets space and space open brackets body dot ycore open brackets close brackets space is greater than space minus 15 close brackets colon enter, if space life capital L lost space equals capital F false colon enter. So this is checking if we've lost the life. This is because sometimes if we touch the top of the screen without touching the trophy and we fall down during the animation, we will win because we touched the trophy before we touched the ground. So that's why we're checking if we lost the life. Score space plus equals space 1 enter, if space high score space exclamation equals space 1000 colon enter, high score space plus equals space 1 enter, enter, backspace. That was 2 enters and 1 backspace. Body dot set y open brackets 107 close brackets enter, I dot set y open brackets 116 close brackets enter, pupil dot set y open brackets 116 close brackets enter, top capital B beak dot set y open brackets 103 close brackets enter, bottom capital B beak dot set y open brackets 98 close brackets enter, wing dot set y open brackets 107 close brackets enter, enter. Now we're going to call the game over function that we created earlier. Game capital O over open brackets high score comma space open quotation marks win close quotation marks close brackets enter, enter, backspace 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 backspace. That is 2 enters and 6 backspaces. Now I'm going to end the video right here, and in the next video we'll finish programming the game and we'll complete the game. Before we close the Python programming window, let's save the file. Click on File and then on Save. Now that the file is saved, we can close the Python programming window. In my next video, I will post a tutorial to complete programming the Flappy Bird in Python. I hope that this video was helpful for you. If you like this video, please smash that like button and share it with your friends and family. If you have any questions or comments about this video, or if you'd like to get links for all of my previous videos, please contact me via Gmail at fortechcenter@gmail.com. I have added it in the description box below. See you in the next video.